Shalom, this is the Sea Milk of Yahweh Sap, Lion's Den. I camp out with Lion Den, Hawan Ben Yeshua in Jacksonville, Florida. First, I take up a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Akims, and to the women and children. Kal, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Bahashem, Ha, Rokah, Kodash, Mahamath. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Hawan. Salutations to the Arkham, to all the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Boy, things are moving so fast. I know I say that before in my other videos, but it is so true. We're already in October, right? And look what's going on. Bank plan secret simulation and demand cash. Wait till you hear a little bit about this. The title of this lesson, Rise Up You Woman, Bye-Bye Money. Yep. What happens when the money goes bye-bye? Here we go.
And today we've just got some huge bombshells released. The world's most powerful banks are going to be participating in a huge exercise, and all the people that have lost faith in the banking system and have been withdrawing their cash, well, the banks are now demanding them to bring back their cash by the end of the day, otherwise they won't be able to use those banknotes anymore. But that's not all. We are seeing the whole system across the world is failing. We are seeing this global financial system crashing right before our eyes. Pension funds at risk of going bust. Currencies are falling. Stock markets around the world are crashing. Bonds are in their worst market crash since the Great Depression. And we just got some new catastrophic news that show that inflation is getting much, much worse in the European Union, and the European Union is completely trapped, and there's no way out of the crisis that is going to be coming for the EU. So everyone, we got so much to cover in today's video. It's definitely going to be a good one. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into the news, the facts, and the data. Okay, look at this, everyone. Major US banks will participate in climate scenario exercise. People, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to see central banks around the world, like the Federal Reserve, like the Bank of England, like the European Central Bank, they're starting to panic. And they know that this current economic model's days are numbered, and that this whole monetary system is coming to an end. And so they're rapidly planning and they're panicking, trying to create a new financial system. Bank of America, Citigroup, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, and Wells Fargo will undergo the exercise, which the Fed said will not have capital or supervisory consequences. The Fed plans to publish aggregated findings from the exercise, but no firm-specific information. People, whenever such powerful institutions get together to perform these exercises, you know it is only a matter of time before we're about to see a massive black swan event.
Yes, it does take money to make money in trading, but what if someone else provided you with the trading power of a 100,000?
There we go.
Time before we're about to see a massive black swan event. And that's what I do foresee coming. We had, kind of like a black swan event in the UK, which I'll go over a bit deeper in a moment, where the reason the Bank of England had to intervene in the bond market was because the pension funds are completely leveraged. They've taken on huge amounts of debt, which is very, very silly for them to do. They shouldn't be risking people's pensions like this. They're meant to be safe assets, but they were literally about to get liquidated and margin called, and this is why the Bank of England had to step in, otherwise people would have lost their pensions. And if you think it's only like that in England, no, we're seeing pension funds at risk going bust in the US and Australia as well. Look at this, everyone. Pension fund panic led to the Bank of England's emergency intervention, and here's what you need to know. Central to the bank's extraordinary announcement was panic among pension funds, with some of the bonds held within them losing around half of their value in a matter of days. Now, I have a lot of people still in
Okay, let me stop at this so I can get into the lesson, but bottom line is they want people to start returning their Federal Reserve notes. Too many people are taking their money out of the bank, and the banks are not liking it because they want to be always in control. You got to understand, you so-called Negros Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds, they're going to bring in a new digital currency. They have to strip you, rape you, right? Enrage, madness, to remove that which they already have given us to use, right? This paper Federal Reserve note counterfeit, and now give us a digital system where they want to have total control, right? And you women are going to freak out. You so-called, Negros, Latinos, African Specklebird women, you Jakes. You're going to freak out. I want to go to Song chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Right? I mean, a lot of you Jakes, right? 2/3, you don't want to believe that the banks, that the Edomites, right, who own the banks to begin with, are wicked as hell, right? You want to keep participating. Like this man here, his solution is to put money in many different banks as you can, so that when one fails, the other one, you have money in another bank. That's not a wise solution. All banks are going to fail. But moving on. Verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, verse 3, let us break their bands as under, and cast away their cords from us. Okay? So you can see that they didn't plan this, in the past. They've done it in the past, and now they're going to do it one more time. Okay? They have to remove us, the so-called Negros, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. They don't need us no more because they have now technology, right? That's going to do more of the work, and they don't have to be paying so much, insurance and all that. Okay? Verse 4. He that sits in the heavens shall laugh. Yahweh shall have them in derision. Okay? It's going to get to a point where when they think that they have us cornered, right, with this digital fake currency, and when they demand to implement the MOTB, right, the mark of the beast, which you Jake women are going to go for it, right? You'll be throwing your pants out and turn around saying cheese because you don't want it in your hand or your head. You're going to want it in your cheeks to hide that you have the mark, right? And a lot of you, since you love that money, right? You do anything for money, well, you're going to bow down. Verse 5. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yeah. The Edomites keep doing what they're doing, and the wrath of Yahweh Shai is going to just magnify even more. Right now, this empire, so-called America, right, is breaking down. Okay? It's standing in one leg, a crippled leg at that. Okay, going to verse 6. Yea, have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion, right, of Israel, Yahweh Shai. Verse 7, I will declare the decree. Yahweh hath said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Verse 8, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathens for thy inheritance. Woo! And the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. So, the heathens, Edomites, who, believe strongly that they take over the whole world with the technology that they have, well, Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shai is setting them up, right? He's going to put them into slavery for 1,000 years. Okay? Then after that, extermination. Verse 9, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter vessel. Whoa, isn't that strong? Oops, let me fix that. I want to take it now to Psalm chapter 37. Give me a minute. Verse 12. The wicked plots against the just and garnish upon him with his teeth, right? I mean, they're getting excited that, what they're about to do. This second shutdown is going to be with martial law, right? And famine, okay? Prices are going to go up this winter. It's going to get worse. On verse 13, Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he sees that his day is coming. That's right, and we see that too. Okay, verse 14, the wicked has drawn out the sword and have bent their bows, right? Talking about their nukes, okay, around the world, and also their weapons that they have of mass destruction, to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Yeah, they don't like that we are day and night around the world, right? Coming out with the scripture, with the word in the name of Yahweh, Shin Yahweh Shai. Okay, they're getting fed up. They're getting tired. They have what they call that, Skynet, right? Skynet's doing a whole bunch of things besides just watching us, okay? It's playing with the YouTube, what they want you to see, what they want you to hear, right? I won't be surprised if they're playing also with your text as well when you're texting things out. Verse 15, their sword shall enter into their own hearts, their own mind. It's going to go against them. And their bow shall be broken. Woo! Yep, just when they thought that they have everything in control. Or better yet when they have convinced so many around the world that they've always been in control, the whole world really knows now that they're out of control. I want to go to Psalm chapter 35, verse 16. Whoops. And take it to 18. Okay, verse 16. With hypocritical mockers and feast, they garnish upon me with their teeth. 17. Yahweh, how long wilt thou look on? Rescue my soul from their destruction. My darling Derling from the loins. Slack, okay? Verse 18, I will give thee thanks in the great congregation. I will praise thee among much people. And that's what we do day and night, and when we go on the highways and byways as a living sacrifice. Okay? And they don't like it. Okay? So soon they're going to come after us. Okay? Some of us are going to be thrown into FEMA camp. Right? Even some of us are going to be beheaded. But all this that's going to go down, that's going to happen, it's only going to bring joy to us because we know that then the end is at hand. Take it to Psalm chapter 59, verse 8. But thou, Yahweh, shalt laugh at them. Thou shalt have all the heathens in derision. Yeah. They're going to keep on believing that what they have of power of technology, of weapons of mass destruction, is going to favor them. It's going to take over the whole world. Nah. It's only has set them up for destruction to themselves. Verse 9, because of his strength will I wait upon thee, for Yahweh is my defense. Yeah. When we say Yahweh, we also mean Yahweh Shai, because the Father's sending the Son to defend us. Okay? And he's coming at this moment, at this time, for 144,000 chosen elect and 1/3. Okay? Hope and pray that I'm one of them, that the camp of Lions Den of my elders, one of them, in the camp as well. Give me a minute. Verse 10. Yahweh of my mercy shall prevent me. Yahweh shall let me see my desire upon my enemies. Woo! And boy, are we seeing this empire crumbling down right now. Okay, let me take it to Proverbs chapter 1. Give me a minute. Verse 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when you fear comes. Yeah. Because they ain't going to know what to do when they see those so-called UFOs, which are chariots in the Bible, and the angels as well in chariots. These Edomites ain't going to know what to do. Right? Because they strongly believe, right, the majority of them at least, not the ones that are hiding in bunkers, but the majority believe that these are going to be green Martians with long, big heads, butt naked, coming to rape their women. Right? They got this advanced technology of chariots, right, that can fly so fast in the blink of an eye, but are coming to Earth butt naked. Okay. You keep believing that, you so-called Negros Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. 27. When your fear comes as desolation, and your destruction comes as a whirlwind. Those are the chariots. When distress and anguish comes upon you. Yes, not only is it going to happen to the Edomite, but 2/3 as well. Okay? Who turn against Yahweh Washin Yahweh Shai. Verse 27. Oh no, Slaka, verse 28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. That's right. You're going to say, where are these Hebrew Israelites? We don't see them in the streets no more. And you're not going to find us. Shrakia. Verse 29. For that they hate knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh. Okay? So, you had all this time, okay? Especially you women, rise up your woman, right? You're too involved in the things of this world owning, right? You so-called Negros Latinos, American speckled bird women, Jakes, okay? We call you. Let me go back to Psalms chapter 62. Give me a minute. 62, chapter 62, verse 2. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. Woo! I shall not be greatly moved. Okay, we're going to hold on to the name of Yahweh Shai. If we have to die because of the name, right? Because that's what's going to happen to some of us, so be it. Okay? But 2/3 of you are going to run back to the Edomite, right? And tell them, look, I want that digital currency, so I'll do whatever you want. And they're going to say, okay, well then, you got to take this mark. Not wise, right? You should, what's that, kiss the sun, be right? Something like that. I got it right. Wait. Psalm chapter 5, verse 11. Let's see. Give me a minute. But let all those that put their trust... okay. Let me read this in the spirit movement here. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them even shout for joy, because thou defends them. let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. Right? Verse 12. For Yahweh will bless the righteous. With favor wilt thou compass him as with a shield. Yeah, he's going to protect us. Okay? And we know that. Now I'm looking now for, let me go to Isaiah chapter 32. Give me a minute and read this part, and then I'll look for that. 32, chapter 32, verse 9. Okay. Rise up, yet women that are of ease. Hear my voice, yet careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days of years shall ye be troubled. Yep. Okay, when this second shutdown comes, you're not going to like the results. Yea, careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are of ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip, right? Remove you, and make you bare, and gear sackcloth upon your loins, right? Remove those what they call those eyelashes you like to wear, those cambretta eyelashes, right? The jewelry, the wigs, right? Dressing the way you dress, right? Give me a minute. Verse 12, they shall lament. Woo! For the teeth, I thought it was tears. I was doing it yesterday. So like a teeth. That means when a woman's breast, when they're sucking from the breast, the young one. For the pleasant feel, for the fruitful then. Give me a minute. Vain, slakia. In other words, you're not gonna be you're not gonna keep enjoying what you're enjoying right now, okay? And you've been committing a lot of adultery because you've been sleeping around with a lot of men, right? Not wise, but hey, it is what it is, okay? Okay, I want to go to Psalm chapter 2, verse 12. That's what I was looking for. Slakia, if I mispronounce any word. Chapter 2, verse 12. Okay. Verse 12. Oh, yeah, here it is. Got it. All right. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. I'm going to leave it with that. I hope that this was edifying, and with that I'll say Shalom.